Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump right in, y'all, because I feel like this gonna be a little juicy, and I feel like this for some of y'all, this also could be like some type of like heads up, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody like either y'all work together or y'all can be coworkers, or if y'all don't work together, y'all could do the same thing, okay? Like whatever it may be. Okay, y'all could be in the same field. You have this person, you got somebody that you work with, or somebody that's in the same field with you that's like very jealous. They're very jealous to the point that somebody was trying to either corrupt some type of system to work so that way it will work against you, or somebody could have been pressured into doing like some type of corrupt things against you. Either way there's like some type of corruption going on in regards to some type of workplace or just in regards to, like I said, if y'all in the same field. Okay, like this for example, this could be like somebody paying people to leave bad reviews. Okay, something like that. If you got a business, or if you like work in corporate, this could be somebody that's like trying to like make things difficult for you, or like make you, or like put you in impress, like I don't know, I'm just getting energy of somebody like doing like corrupt things, you know what I'm saying? Like this could be them like changing documents, or this could be somebody kind of like watching you or tapping into like your systems, you know, even though when you do have any type of systems from a company they can always access it. But this is somebody that could be okay, so that could be significant. This could be somebody that could be like accessing your account, accessing your like equipment more than necessary, just to try to catch you up. Okay, like it's not because they're trying to like they're doing like some type of like what's that called, like evaluations or things like that. This is somebody who like spend their shift trying to catch you up, spend their shift tapping into your system, spend their shift tapping into your phones. Like they trying to find something. Okay, for some of y'all as well, you could have, for some of y'all, you could have like called this out, because you could have noticed, like, I don't know, maybe you noticed like your system running slower than usual. Maybe you're noticing like some static with the phone calls, you know, because sometimes that can be a sign of somebody's phone being tapped. There's a lot of static. It could just be sounding weird. Okay, or you could notice, like, for some of y'all, maybe you noticed like some type of like maybe you noticed that your pays was not correct, your hours wasn't correct. Okay, for some of y'all as well, somebody even could have tried to like cut hours. You know what I'm saying? Cut your hours. I'm getting that. But there was just some type of corruption that's going on within either a job or within like a department, or just within like a field. Okay, there's some type of corruption, and I feel like it's to throw you off, or it's to like stop some type of promotion, stop you getting customers, stop you getting attention. Like it's just something to affect like your job or your money or something like that. And I feel like for most of y'all, it stems from jealousy. That's simply what it stems from. It stems from jealousy. And I'm also getting energy is that somebody could have been recruiting people to do this as well. Okay, so it's not like, I feel like it all started from like one, probably like, I'm getting one to two people. It started with like one to two people, but it could have grew into like a group of people that they end up like talking. You know what I'm saying? They talk these people into like doing something and going against you, or helping them to like plot against you. Okay, so for some of y'all, you can have like you can have 2 to 5 people that's in on some type of corruption against you at your workplace, or in regards to what you do for work. Okay, and I feel like for some of y'all as well, you could have set up some type of boundaries. Okay, for some of y'all, you could know this. You could know that people are working against you. Okay, that people is trying to make your job difficult, and you could have set up some type of boundaries. Like you could have set up boundaries, like maybe you don't speak to this person. Like, you know, maybe you could be doing like small things, because you know you always want to keep it professional, keep it cute. Okay, but you could have started doing like little things to let a person know, like, bitch, I know what you're doing. I know what you're up to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be professional. I'm gonna handle it gracefully. But bitch, just know I know. Like you could have been doing like little small things, like completely like like not speaking to somebody. If it ain't about business, if it ain't about the job, I don't have to say hi to you. I don't have to say bye to you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Okay. If you've been doing that, I feel like somebody paranoid. Like if you all of a sudden stop speaking to somebody, somebody definitely is paranoid because they feel like, damn, she know, you know what I'm saying? Or he know. Also, you could have done something as far as like maybe for some of y'all, you could have even reported somebody. Okay, for saying, then I feel like if you reported somebody, I feel like once you reported this person, I feel like now this person, that's when they start kind of recruiting other people. You know what I'm saying? Because now they can't do it because you already put the spotlight on them. So now for some of y'all, they being watched. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker don't want, especially if you working like corporate, motherfucker don't want no lawsuit about harassment, discrimination, anything like that. So this person, now you got the person who probably started the shit, they can't really do it. Okay? Because they already you reported their ass, everything has been documented. So now this person been like recruiting other people, making it seem like that you the bad guy or that, I don't know what they trying to paint you out to be, but it could I feel like it's this, y'all. It stems from some type of jealousy. But they could have like the gift of gab and they didn't talk motherfuckers into working against you as well. So now they got like their little minions doing their dirty work because they know that you already reported their ass. Okay, but I feel like you could be on to the corruption, you could be on to the bullshit, and like I said, you could be doing like small things like just simply even just staying away from people or not speaking to people at all. And I feel like by you setting up those boundaries, by you either reporting somebody, not speaking to somebody unless it's about business. And for some of y'all, this could be people who you really don't have to speak to. Like we in two different departments. We rarely finna have to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all do deal with each other, it's very brief, very professional, very to the point, and then bitch, go and get up out of my office type of energy. Okay? So you could be like doing little subtle things to where like basically it's like you showing these people that you know what the fuck is going on. Okay? And also, yeah, bitch, basically, and one of these, I'm getting the energy of one of these persons, because one of these people is spooked, okay? They spooked that because either you called them out, okay? The person if you did report somebody, the person who you called out, like they spooked. They spooked plus they mad, okay? They mad, they spooked, they like, how the fuck did she know? You know what I'm saying? Or what, you know what I'm saying? So they spooked about how did you even know? Especially if this is something in regards to like where it's not obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really tell in an obvious way that somebody's tapping a phone. You can't really tell in an obvious way that somebody's going through like, you know what I'm saying, logging into your desktop. You know what I'm saying? You can't really obviously sometimes tell that. For me personally, by me being in customer service for a while, and I did security a couple years back, shit like that, loss prevention. To me, like I said, some of the signs with phone taps and, just some ghetto shit motherfucker done been in, it'd be like staticky, okay? Staticky, the call sounding distant. It can just sound like it's another person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but maybe y'all have experienced something like that. Or like I learned, like with my customer service jobs, you can tell like when a manager was listening in on a call or even tapped into your device, because all of a sudden the desktop or the device would start running a little slow, like there was lagging. Okay, so I don't know, maybe some of y'all could be experiencing this. Maybe this could be confirmation or whatever the case. Maybe this is some shit you already know, and that's how you was able to know who was doing what and what exactly they was doing. Okay, but I feel like you have set up some type of boundary. Somebody salty, okay, somebody mad, okay. And I feel like for most of y'all, you are being divinely protected at this time and also divinely guided. Okay. For some of y'all, you could also just be accepting the fact that like no matter, because for some of y'all, you can experience this type of energy no matter where the fuck you go, and it just be so sad and it can be so draining. And I'm speaking from experience in regards to that shit. It be draining. You know what I'm saying? Always having to go into rooms or go into places and you just minding your business. You coming to work, or you coming to have a good time, or you coming to relax, or you coming to shop. And it's always some type of like animosity or jealousy or just low vibrational energy. You know what I'm saying? So for some of y'all, you could be this something you kind of like you could be used to. Maybe you at different jobs you kind of dealt with like the same type of energy. Motherfuckers being jealous, motherfuckers being envious, motherfuckers trying to get you to self-sabotage or trying to literally sabotage you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you know how to handle yourself. You know how to handle shit. But that's not to say that shit don't get tiring. You know what I'm saying? It be tiring. Like to have to protect yourself spiritually, to have to make sure that you basically, it's like, especially with these corporate jobs, like when you know that you're dealing with jealous people, like you definitely have to make sure all your shit is damn near perfect. While it's other people who really don't have to, they can make mistakes, they can fuck up shit. But it's like when you know that you got people, especially if you're dealing with like people in higher positions, and it's the part that be just killing me, because it always be bitches in higher positions. This could be people in higher positions than you, like management. Okay, somebody can literally have a corrupt management where they trying to do things to sabotage you. For some of y'all, somebody like they literally want you to quit. I'm not even gonna hold you. Somebody literally could have been trying to get you to quit because they feel like that you was good enough to the point where if you apply, you will be either in the same position that they is, or possibly like if they were to leave or if they were to get terminated or something, they go on leave, you will be taking a position. Okay, somebody like. And some of y'all, you probably ain't even thinking about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead, let's tap into it. I do feel like now that you set up some type of boundary as well with one of these people, or with however many people it can be for you, I feel like somebody do want some type of forgiveness. They want to try to call a truce, but bitch, no. Once it's up, it's stuck. Especially when it comes to my coin, ho. You got me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me. You know, like it ain't like no, you know what I'm saying, truck, bitch, I ain't gonna put my hands on you because I can't. But bitch, we would never be cool. You know what I'm saying? You can never, to me personally, I feel like you can never really, once you find out somebody's like is jealous of you, because I feel like jealousy and hate go hand in hand. Because eventually, if you know what I'm saying, if you can't raise to the pedestal or the standard that you put me on in order for you to become jealous, you know what I'm saying? If you can't, eventually it's gonna become resentment, it's gonna become hate. And we all know motherfucker with hate in their heart, hate and jealousy in their heart, they capable of anything. So bitch, it's a wrap. You got one time to do some jealous shit towards me, it's a wrap. Okay, and some of y'all could be like that as well. Like, bitch, no, I mean, I can't beat you up like I want to. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even worth me putting my hands on you and breaking a nail or anything like that. But bitch, we will never be cool. Don't come, no. At the little employee functions, bitch, don't come sit by me. Don't try to make small talk. You know what I'm saying? You could be having like some strong boundaries against one of these people or even all of these people. Because for some of y'all, I am getting that it definitely could be like a group of bitches, a group of hoes. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's men or women, but it was a group. Like somebody was definitely working with other people to try to do this, okay? But let's go ahead and tap in. Let's see what this is about. Somebody, they want to call it truce. They want it to be peace. Bitch, we wanted it peace a long time ago. I didn't know that it was a motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like giving that type of energy. You want peace now. I came on peace. You know what I'm saying? I came focused on peace in my bag. The fuck, I don't know where the fuck all this extra shit come from. Like, so heal yourself first. Okay, so we got solitary, which I can't make this shit up. You in solitude. You don't talk to these people. If you're able to do certain tasks by yourself without reaching out to such and such department or getting paperwork from this person, you know what I'm saying? You definitely make it happen by yourself, okay? You can be somebody for the most part that is a loner, especially if you don't work a 9 to 5, if you just, you know, you got your own business, you got your own side hustle that you make money from. You could definitely work alone. You could definitely be somebody who like is a loner. I just heard popular loner. Okay, but we have heal yourself first. Okay, for some of y'all, this could be something that you used to. It's like every fucking job you go to, every group or room you walk in, it's like it's always two. I heard, right? Because hating hoes do come in. They run in packs. You know what I'm saying? You never finna find a hating ass bitch that's really by herself. She got to back up. She always got to back up. Okay. So they running packs. They running two. Okay, it's always two. That's what I heard. So you could definitely have to had like I said, deal with this before numerous different times in different environments where it's kind of like you didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit can be traumatizing. You being bullied, being picked on, all because they jealous. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, like motherfuckers trying to be your friend or trying to work with you, but then the whole while they jealous, sabotaging you. That shit can be, you know what I'm saying? That shit can be a little traumatizing. Like, bitch, what? It kind of make you thinking like, damn, what am I doing wrong? And that's the wrong, you know, attitude to have, but we're all human. So, you know, your first instinct would kind of be like, okay, I'm down. What am I doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Am I giving off this energy as well? Or am I just like what am I doing? I need to tone it down, or am I, you know, speaking out of turn? Like, what am I doing? Okay. And once you start getting to that, what am I doing, making it, you know what I'm saying, about you, shit, then that's when, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers start feeling some type of way about themselves when it shouldn't even be to that point, because it ain't really about you. It ain't nothing that you did. You know what I'm saying? But it can definitely make a motherfucker feel like that. Like, damn, well, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, what? But I feel like you're definitely in solitude, okay? You definitely, for the most part, you could be somebody where you fuck with none of these people anyway. You know what I'm saying? You could be somebody who stand big on business only. You don't mix business with pleasure. You really don't fuck with nobody. You don't fuck with too many people, okay? And look, y'all, I can't make this shit up. This definitely could be somebody in a leadership position. That's crazy. This could be somebody that's over you, okay? Possibly, this could be even I just heard your supervisor. Ain't that shit crazy? Wow. For some of y'all, this could be your supervisor or your supervisor, but I feel like they're going to learn today. Somebody also could have learned something from management, okay? Like, say if it started off as like a supervisor. Somebody learned some shit, how to do some shit from their manager, okay? Or like, say if you reported this person already, and maybe this was your supervisor that you reported. I feel like the supervisor is now putting the other supervisor that's under them on game on how to do shit, on how to fuck with the systems, or how to, you know what I'm saying? Just basically how to like sabotage you. Okay? Like somebody definitely is teaching somebody how to do this, or walking somebody how to do something. Like, okay, no, you can change it up like this, or you can tap into their phone like this, or no, you can change their stats by doing this, or you know what I'm saying? Just trying to sabotage you. They you know, what I'm really getting is they want you to sabotage them themselves, because they know that if they do it for most of y'all, for some of y'all, they can't do it. They can't really do it how they want to, because for some of y'all, you done already reported their ass, and if you haven't reported their ass, you didn't just gave subtle sign. Well, not subtle. You didn't gave signs that you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You could have said something out loud, okay? Maybe you could have said something to another person and they went and told this other person low key, you know what I'm saying? Like, you done already gave signs that you know what the fuck is going on, you know? So they know that if they do anything else, either it's lawsuit, bitch, y'all finna pay. They can't fire you because you damn near gonna be eligible for unemployment, and they don't want that. Like, this is somebody who want to see you suffer. These are people who are jealous of you, because for some of y'all, maybe this is something that you do part-time, or something that you do on the side, or you know what I'm saying, or something that you do just to pay for school, or something that you do to feed your business, or feed your you know what I'm saying, your hobby, or feed your passion. That's why I always tell my little cousins and my friend is, never go to a job and tell people about what you got going on the outside. Never. Don't tell them about nothing that you know, hobby. Don't tell them about, oh, I sell hair or I sell nails. No, you can find other customers elsewhere. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially not to nobody in management. Because I feel like they would definitely try to use that information against you. You know what I'm saying? They would try to use it against you, literally. I also read a thing where it's like, it's never good as well to tell like people that you work, or tell like a manager that you're buying like a house, or buying like a car, or taking vacations. Like, it's just, everything about your personal life should stay private and personal when it comes to working at these corporate places. Every fucking thing. I don't give a fuck if you bought your dog a new bone. That ain't none of these hoes' business. It ain't none of their business. Because then I feel like when you let people in on how your lifestyle is outside of work, that's where this energy come in at. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of us, and for some people, it can be like, damn, how are you able to have a certain type of lifestyle, or afford a certain type of car, or afford a certain type of house, when, bitch, I know how much you get paid. You know what I'm saying? And I get paid more than that, because for some of y'all, these people in leadership, and I can't even afford to do that. So then that's when they start investigating. That's when they start trying to add you on socials. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Whenever I started a job, like during my orientation, once we get everybody name and shit, Baby, when I tell you that I would spend the rest of that evening searching these motherfuckers just to block them, no games. No games. No games. Like dead ass serious. Dead ass. The only people who I know you can't block on as far as like employment is like if you trying to work for the government or work for like the police, because they gonna find your shit anyway. I remember I applied to be a correctional officer, and baby, when I tell you I had that second they so petty, whoever this person was, they let me interview a second time. When I had that second interview and they pulled out my motherfucking Facebook, baby, my heart went into my ass. But so I don't know, somebody might need to hear that too. Just be mindful what you post on social media. If I was y'all, I'll block. I'll block. Once I know your first and your last name, or even if I feel like that you trying to, you know what I'm saying? If you mention social media to me first, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna add you. What's your name? Bitch, blocked. You know what I'm saying? I won't even give them my name. You know what I'm saying? What I go by on social or what, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't go by their complete name. But bitch, once you get me blocked, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Okay, for some of y'all, you probably need to do this because these could be some people that do watch you on social media, or that do, besides like watching you at work, they have some way to watch you where, you know what I'm saying, they jealous of something. Like what? They could be jealous of your freedom as well, because like I said, for some of y'all, maybe it's something that you do part-time and you got other shit going on. Okay? Oh, dang. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Yeah, the number 2 can be significant. The number 14, 22 could be significant. Also, 13 could be significant. But let's see. Let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? As above, so below. Yeah, your manifestations. I feel like you're manifesting something, and these people could be jealous of that. Because like I said, some of y'all, maybe you just work this job while you in school. Or maybe you work this job to fund your business or fund your passion, okay? But I feel like you're definitely being called to just pay attention at this time. Pay attention, see the signs, okay? Don't let this distract you, because I feel like that's what somebody wants you to do as well. They want you to be distracted so that way you're not focused, okay? So that way you can make a mistake and then they can try to use that against you, okay? Somebody wants you to feel like that you're in danger. Oh, this is another thing as well. For some of y'all as well, especially this only gonna resonate if you did report or call them out on this. Somebody wants you to feel like that your job is in danger, or somebody wanted you to feel like that your job is in danger, okay? They wanted you to feel like your job is in danger so you can be distracted. So that way you will be always paranoid, you will be always tense, you'll always be on guard. But once you reported them hoes, and you know what I'm saying, now they know that they really can't, like, you know what I'm saying, your job can't be in danger, you know what I'm saying? Or I mean, it still can, but they gonna have to really find some motherfucking loopholes, especially if you reported them. If you already reported management to management, they gonna have to find some type of loopholes, because they know that they can be facing a fucking lawsuit. Or they know that even if they do fire you, they know that you damn near will be eligible for your unemployment. So then you will just be sitting back, you know what I'm saying? Now you can really focus on your studies or your business, but bitch, y'all still finna cut that motherfucking check. Okay, it's some shit like that as well. But I feel like Spirit wants you to be aware. Okay, don't let this distract you. Continue to raise your vibration. Continue to keep it professional. You know, continue to be. I was hearing like killing with kindness, but no, bitch, and you don't have to be kind. I'ma just go in this bitch and do my job, because I don't have to talk to none of you hoes. Yeah, with the pause here, put them hoes straight on pause, on mute. Okay, for some of y'all. You could also be in a situation where you be ignoring their motherfucking messages, especially if you know it ain't about work. Bitch, I'm not finna be in Teams chatting with you. I'm not finna be in whatever they be using. I'm not chatting. Ain't no chatting. Ain't no small talk. Bitch, if you're not talking about something that got to do with the job, ain't no. And then, bitch, also, even if this do got to do with the job, but I know that I did my part. I didn't turn that shit in 72 hours ago. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Go look on your desk. Cause what the fuck is you trying to like? I'm also getting that energy as well. Somebody like trying to like reach out to you and be friendly all of a sudden. That's what this is. Somebody want to reach out to you and be friendly, so they might be asking you shit that they already know. Like, hey, well, did you bring that file over? And the file sitting right there on their motherfucking desk, but they just want to have a reason to talk to you because you don't talk to them. Bitch, ignore. Look on your desk. Look on your desk. And I'm sure once you look on your desk, if you don't find it, then you walk your ass over here so you can see the look Okay? You know how you give a motherfucker a look like what? You didn't look on your desk? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could just be trying to find ways to like get you to talk to them. Bitch, I'm good. We good, okay? But I'm getting heavy that spirit wants you to not let this be a distraction, okay? These people are they trying to distract you from your goal. Because like I said, for some of y'all, you could be using this job as a stepping stool. For some of y'all, you could be using this job because you actually do like the job and you want to move up in the company. They pay you good. They got good benefits, okay? So you just use all this shit to just learn. Yep, the Ace of Swords. Use all this to learn. Put it all under your belt. Put it all under your belt because it's going to all come in handy when you do get that position that you want, okay? Or when you do start your business or you able to do your business full time. This shit going to all come in handy, okay? Let's see. What's up with this? Some of these people also could be like jealous that you are in like some type of leadership position. Okay, for some of y'all, you could be a manager. You could be a manager. These other managers, or these like your man, these like your man. Like for some, a lot of y'all, these is people that's in high positions. And if you in a high positions, these are people that's in an even higher position as you. Or like I said, y'all can all be management around this bitch. Okay. But let's see, what is this? What's this solitary witch? Okay, yeah. Be watching these motherfuckers. Be vigilant. Because they definitely watching you. So with the Page of Swords, you're being called to be vigilant. Watch them like they watching you. And I feel like they know this. They know that you're watching them. They know that you know. Like they know that you know. Okay? That's a lot of y'all, they know. Okay? For a lot of y'all as well, you just know. If you don't, I feel like you already know. But these people are watching you. Okay? Also be patient. Okay? Be fair. Don't take bullshit out on everybody. But if you know for a fact that it's somebody that's trying to make shit difficult for you at work, just be vigilant. Okay? Like you have been doing. And I feel like these people watching you and you watching their ass back. That's what I'm getting as well. The fuck? Yeah. You watching their ass back. Yes. Definitely watching their ass back. For some of y'all, these people could be watching you have some type of fulfillment. Have some type of wish coming true. You know what I'm saying? They could be watching you like, maybe you come to work and you always cheerful. You always positive. Okay? So they don't like that. Bitch, what you want me to come in here and be mad and miserable? That shit crazy. Yeah, but that's what they want. They want you to be mad and miserable. So then that way you treating the customers a certain type of way. So then they can write you up. So then they can hold it against you. You know what I'm saying? They can say, okay, well maybe you're not in a good mood or you okay? You cool? And you not, they want you to not be in a good mood. So then they can say, oh, maybe you need to just go ahead and take a little break, and they clock you out. So then you missing out on your money. Like they want you. Somebody wants you to be like, they want you to sabotage. They want you to self-sabotage because they can't sabotage you. Because you already done caught them on their bullshit with the Page of Swords here. You didn't found the way to let these people know, like, bitch, I see you. Okay, I see you. I see you. Ha ha ha. It could have even been an instance where somebody did try to bring something to your attention. Like say like, oh, well, you didn't submit this correct, or we missing this document. And you like, what? The document's sitting right there. And then like you start laughing, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you just sitting in your mind, you know what's going on. You know that motherfucker's just trying to find anything to nitpick. You know that they trying to find anything to say wrong. So every time they try to come at you with, oh, you're missing this, or oh, you didn't submit this right. Well, no, that's not how it go. I submitted it correctly. I submitted it to who I was supposed to submit it to. Or I followed the protocols, or you know what I'm saying? And then once they be like, oh, okay, you just the whole time you kind of in your head smiling. Or for some of y'all, if you like me, bitch, I'm laughing out loud in your face. Like what? Like I did submit that. This is crazy. You know, and me, shit, I'm gonna have a little slick something to say too. You know what I'm saying? So I know bitches can't stand me. Like, no, bitch. Okay? But yeah, also these people, they could just be jealous because you fulfilled. Okay, you fulfilled. You have some type of you have some type of achievement. You have some type of confidence. That's another thing. You can have confidence. You got high self-esteem. They know that you're a leader. You might not be in a leadership position right now, but they know that you're capable of being a leader. And they know that you're capable. For like I said, for some of y'all, this could be somebody who know that if push come to shove, you could take their motherfucking position. Okay, they probably even started this shit because they think that you wanted. They think that you want to move up in this weak ass company. For some of y'all, you do. So that's no tea, no shade. But then for some of y'all, you like, bitch, I'm just trying to get my bag and pay for my classes, or I'm just trying to get my bag so I can pay for, you know what I'm saying, invest in my business, or invest in my, you know what I'm saying, my supplies, my warehouse, or whatever the case may be. Like, bitch, what? No, two different people. Okay, but somebody know that if you were to, you know what I'm saying, want to move up with the company, you definitely could well. You definitely well could. Like, this shit is irritating. What's this leadership? What's this leadership? High priestess. It's like, you know, all my life, you know. I can't make this shit up. The high priestess is you know. You know, and you learning how to operate with this shit. Okay? Yeah, you know what the fuck they doing behind the scenes, behind closed doors. You know, and I feel like by you knowing as well, I feel like they could be going back to the drawing board, okay, or they could be trying to like lay something to rest right now. Like we not gonna do it no more. We got to take a break because the collective know. So we can't try to give her extra work, or we can't try to, you know what I'm saying, make things difficult. We can't tap into her systems, because maybe when you know that somebody tapping into your system, maybe you will like shut down and log off, motherfucker. Tap into that, okay? So now you know what I'm saying. You shut down and log off, and then you wait a little while, you sign back on, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some way, somehow, you know, and they know that you know. So it's like they having to lay something to rest. They having to go back to the drawing board. Okay, for some of y'all as well, they could be contemplating something. Contemplating what? The Four of Swords can't talk about either laying something to rest, contemplation, they contemplate trying to team up, trying to collaborate to do. Not somebody, for some of y'all, these people could want to contemplate to try to work with you. Okay, or get you to work with them. They want you to be a part of the team too now. Bitch, well, I'm not finna be a part of no team with you hating assholes. How much the pay is though? No. That's how I can hear somebody saying that, but bitch, I'm not finna operate like y'all. I'm not finna move like y'all, like some miserable ass, merry ass bitches. Like whoever these people is, they miserable, G. That's what I'm getting. They miserable. Somebody could have been doing some shit for like 20 years, 30 years in the same position, getting paid the same amount salary. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be miserable at this job. They've been doing this shit damn near their whole life. Ain't probably got too much to show for it. Got the same shit you got, okay? Or you got better shit than them. Okay, that's probably what it stemmed from. Somebody could be been doing shit for a long time and ain't really got no real shit to show for it. And you come in here, you know what I'm saying, entry level. And shit, you come in here, you pushing, your whip fatter than theirs. You know what I'm saying? If you did express something to them and you did show them your lifestyle, you having more fun than them. You taking vacations and shit. What is somebody teaming up to do? Okay, good news. Okay, so somebody want to offer you a position now, or this could be like some type of new beginning. This could be like an opportunity. Somebody want to negotiate. Somebody, you know what I'm getting as well. Somebody better lay some shit to rest, because bitch, if you gonna be motherfucker. If I go and reach out to my fucking attorney or to my lawyer with the Three of Pentacles here, you hoes gonna be paying up. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that as well. Somebody know that they can't continue to do something because they know that they can face a lawsuit. I'm getting that as well. That's heavy. For some of y'all, you might already have a lawsuit available. If you got enough proof, you can damn near sue this company. Yeah. If you have enough proof, you can sue this person and you will win. You will win. With the six wands here. What is this leadership? But I feel like somebody want to team up to give you some good news, or to offer some type of opportunity. Somebody want to negotiate something. Somebody want to negotiate some type of like idea. For some of y'all as well, somebody may try to act cool with you. So just be mindful of that. Somebody may try to act cool with you just to figure out how you know what you know. That's what I'm getting to. Somebody may try to come around and act cool, try to, you know what I'm saying, act like they wanted to do a peace offering. What's at the back of this? Look, I can't make this shit up. Look, I didn't even see that. What's next? Okay, this could be like a masculine woman, somebody that's addicted, somebody who addicted to money. There's somebody who will do anything for money. Okay? But look, see how we had this peace officer, and then after that, drama, conflicts. This some don't. Okay, so yeah, don't. If somebody trying to come towards you and try to be all too nice and buddy, they a part of this group, y'all. Just be mindful. They want to know what you know and how you know what the fuck you know. Bitch, tell them to go pray on it. That's how you know, bitch. The fuck you talking about? Or you start flipping it. The same question this bitch finna come try to ask you, you ask her. you ask her. Answer a question with a question. In a polite, professional way. Like, why do you think that? Or how did you find out that? Or why would that be? You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely got somebody that's finna come towards you that's finna try to offer some type of kindness. But I feel like you need to learn from this. Everybody ain't your motherfucking friend. Especially not on people that you work with. What's this? I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. You need to defend yourself from this person. Don't tell this bitch shit. Don't tell this bitch shit. They want to know how you know something. Don't tell this bitch shit. For some of y'all as well, this could be people that's like, say if you started a new job because you know somebody in leadership. You know you related. So if you got a position because you know somebody in management, don't tell them whole shit. Don't. And hopefully this person in management, hopefully they smart enough not to tell them people either. You know what I'm saying? No, just let your work speak for itself. But don't tell these whole shit. If that did happen, somebody got you in a position, they want to know how you got in this position so quickly. Especially if you just came in and you like in a leadership position, or this could be even a regular position. They just want to know how you got in or who you know in management, or they want to know how you know what the fuck they doing. They want to know who feeding you information, who else you talk to at the job. Yeah, they want to know, the 3 of Swords and Judgment, they want to know how you know. Don't tell these whole shit. You definitely need to be protective of yourself in regards to this. Okay? Damn near be defensive. Like, look, if it ain't I would just tell hoes right out, if this not about my job duties, if it ain't about work, I really would prefer not to have no conversations. Like, simple as that. Simple as that. I don't know. That's just me. I didn't did that shit before. Like, look, if it's not about the work, if it's not about the job, I really would prefer not to have no small talk. I don't engage in small talk. I don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? I just came here to do my job. That's probably gonna piss them off, but bitch, that's gonna let them know that you got boundaries. That's gonna let them know where they stand and where you stand, and to keep that fuck shit over there. Cause you do got somebody that's finna come in, that's finna try it. With the Page of Cups, they finna be on, oh, hi, do you want me to bring you some Bitch, I don't need you to bring me shit. Do you want me to bring you some coffee? How's your day going? Bitch, I'm good. This the type of energy where when they ask you little stupid shit, how your day going? I'm good. And you know how people be expecting you to ask them how their day going? Don't ask them shit. Bitch, I'm good. And walk off. Don't ask them shit. Or if you one of them type of motherfuckers, you let them talk. You don't say shit. Answer questions with a question. Because that's what they finna try to do to you. They want to know how you know some shit. Because now they got to stop doing what they doing with the 4 of Pentacles. With the 4 of Swords here. They got to stop. For some of y'all, like I said, I can't make this up. This the people who want you to, like with the 4 of Swords, because this can also talk about like some type of like sanctuary. Okay? Like being, kind of like being alone. Somebody, like they want you, for some of y'all, they want you to quit. They want you to quit. That's what I'm getting. They can't fire you because they have no real reason to fire you. Bitch, that's big lawsuit. Big lawsuit. Okay? And even if not that, you definitely gonna get your unemployment until the lawsuit money come through. That's even if you want to, take it to court. But they want you to quit. What's this learn? What's this learn? They watching you. You be too happy for these miserable motherfuckers. Because you got a life. That's what it is. You got a life. You fulfilled. This job is not your fulfillment. Like I said, these could be hoes that's been here for ages. Old as these books. They've been working here 20 years and they still miserable. Ain't upgraded their car. You know what I'm saying? Still living like a mediocre ass house. Still, still single and miserable. They spend all their time at work. They ain't got no motion outside of work. But then they hate the job. This is excitement to them. Plotting against the newbies or plotting against the entry level folks or the people that's coming in that they feel like a little intimidated by. Or they, you know what I'm saying? That's they drama, that's they entertainment. What's this Book of Spells? So yeah, you need to learn, you need to be strategic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting right here. You need to be strategic. And then for some of y'all, like I said, somebody could be learning how to be like underhanded, how to be deceitful, how to like also just how to trick the system. You know what I'm saying? Trick the system to make it seem like that you're not meeting your quota, or trick the system to make it seem like that you're not like meeting some type of like, some type of standards. Okay, like somebody learned that from somebody. They learned that from management, the same management that you reported. They can't do it because they name too hot, so they telling this other person how to do it. And then for some of y'all, you just need to be strategic. You need to be, you know what I'm saying? Be strategic in how you move with these people. Ain't no small talk. I'm good. Walk off. No, thank you. Walk off. For some of these hoes, I would be strictly silent treatment. You ain't getting shit. I'm not saying thank you, nothing. Bitch, I'm walking straight past your ass like I don't see you. Like, and it's fucked up. That's why you gotta be, especially when a lot of times with these jobs, most people gotta work 30, 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? And even working 30, 40 hours, you working full time, that still sometimes don't be enough in this economy. But it's fucked up that this is where you gotta spend. For some people, they spend most of their time at work, working 30, 40, even 50 hours, and you gotta be around shit like this. That shit be fucked up. That's why, motherfucker, I could never. I didn't did it, and I wouldn't go back and do it again. I don't get no fuck. I'm gonna be selling plates, feet pics. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, motherfucker, I go take up a trade before I be working at somebody's company for 40 hours. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I go start learning how to fix on cars before I go. Big brake specials all day, because that's all you really need to learn. Motherfucker know how to do some brakes around this bitch. Brake specials all day. Bitch. Okay. But yeah, the death. This talks about some type of ending. Okay. Somebody they learning the hard way that you're not the one. That's what I'm getting as well. Especially if you spoke up. If you spoke up and you told somebody like, look, I know what y'all doing. I'm not doing that. That's not a part of my job description. Okay? If these people try to add on job duties to your duties, and you ask them about, okay, well, where is the money at? Do I get paid to do that? Am my pay going up since I'm taking on extra responsibilities? You know what I'm saying? If you spoke up about some shit like that, or even if you just spoke up about like, look, I know that y'all doing something, y'all rigging the system, because I didn't make quota. I didn't make quota this month, so it's impossible for me not to get my promotion, or it's impossible for me to have, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody, like these hoes pissing me off. But I feel like something definitely coming to an end, because bitch, you gonna learn today, okay, with the death here. Some type of deceit, some type of underhandedness is gonna learn, it's ending. Especially if you reported these hoes, yeah. Yeah, if you reported, I can't make this. If you reported these hoes, they got no reason. They gotta stop. They gotta stop. Especially if you went above their head. Like, say if you somebody who you went, like, you could have been like, oh, I forgot the chain of command. I just go straight to corporate. Okay, but they be wanting you to like, no, you gotta go to your supervisor first, bitch. Fuck that bitch. She probably in on it too. I'm going straight to corporate. Okay, so if you did that, if you skipped the chain of command and you went straight to corporate to report these hoes and you had proof, they really can't stand you. They really can't stand you, but that's definitely gonna put an end to some shit. That's definitely gonna put an end to some shit. Yeah, with the 7 of Wands. Let me get one more with this learn. Okay, yeah, somebody's sad. Somebody's sad because you standing up for yourself. So these was people who so this is what I'm getting to. These could be people who do this. They probably doing this to other people right now as we speak. But you was the one that spoke up. You was the one that you were, like I said, you start being able to beat the system. Bitch, I'm finna shut all this shit down. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker hacking into my shit, I'm finna restart my whole system. Nah, bitch, you finna waste time doing it again. But I'm sure, like, if they can hack into your system, I'm sure they management can hack into their system. So I'm sure there's gonna be some type of paper trail like, damn, why is you only hacking into the collective shit? Why is you only viewing they files? Why, you know what I'm saying? After a while, it gotta be some type of, you know what I'm saying, some type of paper trail to show, like, okay, motherfucker ain't tripping and something ain't right. Because ain't no way you signing into this person's computer that many times a day. Because, bitch, then in that case, how is you doing your work? What work is you getting done? Okay, I feel like somebody is sadness. Somebody sad. Somebody sad that you checked their ass or you reported their ass. Yeah. Somebody feel like that by you reporting them for some of y'all as well. By you reporting somebody, some type of policy could have changed, and that's really making these hoes mad. Okay. Yeah. Some type of policy change. They gotta cooperate. They gotta do their job. Okay. Yeah. They seeing your perspective. They seeing things from your perspective, and they definitely implementing something, all because you spoke up and said something. This could be just as much as like, it could be like a policy in regards to having a grace period. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers could have tried to complain and say, well, you don't respond to emails or you don't respond to this. Bitch, we don't have no time to respond. So is y'all gonna give us a grace period? As soon as I come in, my workload is up here. As soon as I come in, the phones is busy. As soon as I come in, we stacking boxes and filling orders. We have no time to check no motherfucking email. We have no time to check and read no motherfucking board. You know what I'm saying? So somebody definitely some type of policy could have been put in place simply because you spoke up and you said something. Okay, yeah. What's this sacred test? What's this sacred test? Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles, some type of perseverance. Okay, Spirit wants you to persevere to something. Okay, these people was trying to test you, and bitch, you know I be saying, oh, you got the wrong one. No, bitch, you got the right one. Let me come in this bitch and shake shit up. I feel like for some of y'all, especially if you have got management involved in something, they damn near changing certain things around just because you are speaking up about certain things. Yeah, you got the right one around this bitch. Okay? Yeah. Spirit wants you to continue to follow your routine, to stick with something. Because some of y'all, you could have been on the verge of quitting. You could have been on the verge of quitting. That's what I'm getting as well. Okay, maybe you was at first, you know what I'm saying, you be happy, you be, optimistic, you be, you know what I'm saying, you look forward to going to work, but after a while, it could have started to get to you. It could have started to be draining. Okay, for some of y'all, maybe you also learned to up your protection. That's what I'm hearing as well with the book of spells. You could have learned some type of protection spell, and it's been working. It's been, you know what I'm saying, or maybe that's what y'all should be looking into, some type of protection spell. And maybe for some of y'all, you was ready to give up. You was ready to just count it as a loss. Like, look, I'm going to just go and find me another job. I'm going to just go and find it. Like, bitch, nah. Spirit saying, nah, keep on going with the Knight of Pentacles. Keep on going. Be patient with yourself. Okay, do the job. Don't rush because you got whole 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever it is. But long as you just stay productive, stay busy, stay turning in some shit, you know what I'm saying? Take your motherfucking time. Okay, take your time. Okay, I also just heard shit, milk the clock. Okay, milk the clock, but make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you actually getting shit done. But your thing could be like, look, I'm a thorough motherfucker, so it's going to take me a little longer. That's what it is. But shit, milk the motherfucking clock. Okay? Milk the motherfucking. In a productive way, though. Like I said, maybe you can let them know, like, look, I like to be thorough. I like to be very detailed with my work. I like to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly so I don't have to do it again. I don't want this file to come back on my desk. So it may take me a little longer because I'm very thorough with my work. You know what I'm saying? Type of energy. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is anyway. There's somebody who's patient, slow and steady, practical. Okay? What's this? Let's get one more. Yeah. Period. Milk that motherfucker. Be thorough. Be thorough. Don't feel no pressure. Ain't no pressure on this shit. You applying enough pressure just by you walking in the motherfucking building. Okay? That's why hoes like this. That's why they like this. You apply enough pressure just when you show up. Just when you show up, you applying pressure already. Don't make this shit harder than what it has to be. Don't overwork yourself for these companies when as soon as you motherfucking drop dead, they got your replacement right there. And that's not saying, you know what I'm saying, we know so everybody need a job. We all, you know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Especially if that's not really what you want. Now, if your goal is to strive to move up in a company, then okay, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Do what you feel like you got to do. But for some of y'all, you're being called to be slow and steady. Slow and motherfucking steady. Okay, stick to the plan, stick to the routine, slow and steady. Don't do too much, don't do too little. Do exactly what the fuck you supposed to do. Don't go out your way. You know what I'm saying? It's don't be trying to be friends with these. Ain't no being back cool. Ain't no being back. Somebody wants y'all to be back cool after they bought some type of negativity around you. This could also be somebody, like I said, they talked other motherfuckers. So in order for somebody to talk other people into going against you, they had to run your name through the mud, or they had to, you know what I'm saying? They had to say negative things about you, or she do this, or she did that, or she said this. Like, ain't no getting back cool, bitch. And first of all, because this is a job. I didn't come here to make friends, so I got enough friends. And if I ain't got no, bitch, I got family members. And some of y'all, you probably ain't even got those. Who a friend? What? Fuck a friend. Who gives a fuck about all that? But ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Do what you supposed to do and just do just enough. Yeah, you need to be very strategic. We got the 7 of Swords out here again. Be very strategic. Just like how they being strategic with you, be strategic with their ass. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Soul searching, spiritual enlightenment. Okay, somebody, they hate that you wise. Okay, they hate that you wise. They hate that you got some type of guidance. They also hate that you happy. Like if you married, you know what I'm saying? They hate that you got a family. They hate that you married. These could be a whole bunch of bitches that's single. Which ain't nothing wrong with being single, but if you single or miserable, then I don't know, sis. But these can definitely be, or if they not single, they can be in miserable ass relationships, and they see that you happy, you always coming through this bitch glowing, okay? Hubby coming through, the King of Pentacles bringing you lunch, okay, or type of shit like that. Like these just some hating ass hoes. They tried to pick you apart to the point where they ain't no picking you apart. They didn't just became jealous. They just became jealous. Jealous to the point now that they trying to sabotage you. But now that they see that they can't sabotage you because you're not just a lay it down type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't going down without a fight. And no, I see you hoes. You know what I'm saying? You could very well be somebody like you not, confrontational. But at the same time, we not finna sweep this under the rug. We not finna just dismiss this shit. I'm not seeing what I'm seeing for no reason. I'm not feeling what I'm feeling for no reason. You know what I'm saying? This not adding up. My stats not adding up. So what's up? Type of energy. Yeah, but your advice right now is to be strategic. Continue to stick to the plan. Continue to stick to the routine. Go ahead and get your bag. Okay, continue to get your bag and continue to walk past these bitches with your head held high, your shoulders back. Cause I feel like that's where it all started from anyway. Just you. Cause these hoes don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Half of them hoes only know you because of the job. Because of this job. If you weren't working in this job, you probably would never see these motherfuckers in day in your life. Not at the bank, not at the movies, not at the library. You probably wouldn't even see these hoes. And for some of y'all, you could be somewhere where y'all don't even see each other. Y'all probably don't even talk face to face. You could be somebody where you work remote. Y'all in 2 different fucking cities, 2 different countries. 2 different countries, 2 different states. So you never see these hoes face to face. So y'all know how fucking weak-minded and how much of a hater you gotta be to be hate and be plotting on somebody that you never even seen face to face. Y'all all work remote and from different locations. Like that's you just the bottom of the barrel, miserable, like just a waste of fucking life ass bitch. A motherfucker you never met. All y'all do is know each other's voices. Especially if you do some shit like that where you work remote, okay, or you work from home or something. But yeah, continue to pay attention. Pay attention to the signs. I feel like Spirit is showing you who doing what, so that way you can start a paper trail on these hoes, or continue to paper trail on these hoes. So pay attention to the signs, and also just continue to show up. Do your job. Don't do too much, but don't do too little. Do exactly what the fuck you getting paid to do, and that's that. Okay, that's the message, y'all. I hope it brought any type of clarity that you may need. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section who deal with this toxic ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That's now I see, and knock on wood, I don't mean it like that, but now I see when motherfuckers be going back and blowing up these office buildings. You know? But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.